crown is yours.
Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. And it's MP in at point guard. And for the Grizzlies, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Jaren Jackson out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Edey in at center. You know, Grant, it's an honor to be here on Martin Luther King Day in the NBA.
You know, B.A., you're so spot on. I mean, so much time has passed since the 1960s. But Dr. King's efforts ring as true today as they did then. I think he'd be proud of the power that players have in this league right now.
McDaniels from long range. Knocks it down from distance.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Outside Barnes. To the middle. Here's Edey. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Gobert. Morant against MP. Pass to Edwards. Now Reid. Back to MP. Now here's Gobert. MP outside. And here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bane. Edwards, no good.
You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
And I think Barnes is an impressive athlete. I say that for a lot of guys in this league, but he excels at reading the defense and forcing the issue.
Now here's MP. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. It's McDaniels on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Edwards does not back down. Even if it means taking physically hard contact, he's fearless.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game now. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Reid passes to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to MP. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pulls it from the corner. Minnesota again missing. Barnes with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Second chance shot. Goes up again. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. Both free throws good from Barnes. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Edwards finds MP. Here's Dillingham. MP, the pass to Reid. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
And maybe they're a little too excited today. They need to settle down. They've opened up 1 for 4.
The drive by Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for him. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, the pass to Reid. MP with it. Hounded by Morant. Here's Dillingham. Count the basket. Here's Morant. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. It's blocked by Gobert.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back. You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
And it's Bain with the ball for Memphis. Tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And Minnesota with possession here, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. MP against Morant, 6 to shoot. MP, the pass to Edwards. And here's Dillingham from the arc. The rebound by Jackson.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Now here's Morant. No points so far. Barnes feeling it out a bit. With the drive. Here's Edey. Reed defending. Edey, that's good.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
MP against Morant. On the wing, MP. Pass to Dillingham. Outside Edwards. This one for 3. Memphis with a rebound. Outside Bain. Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside Barnes. Jackson with it. Pass to Morant. The 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Now Edwards. Got a piece of it. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here's Barnes. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Barnes has got 6.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post, because once he has it, it's dinner time.
And Minnesota calls time here. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Rudy Gobert on top.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Barnes against Edwards. Here's Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency in rebounding the ball.
Yeah, averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA. And that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
Pass to Dillingham. Back to MP. Outside Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Boy, Barnes excels at ripping the defense apart at the seams with his ball handling now. That's an improved part of his arsenal.
Now here's MP. 17 points for him last game against Cleveland.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
Morant finds Barnes. Outside Bain. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Randall, he's checked in for Reed. Over to the wing. MP against Morant. Left side, Edwards. Randall outside from behind the arc. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time. Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Pass to Wells.
First in rebounding, and they clinch the top spot when it comes to protecting the ball. Fewest turnovers per game in the league. No one keeps the ball locked up tight like these guys.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. MP, the pass to Randle. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. Grizzlies lead by 3. Here's Pippen, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basket.
And Minnesota making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Now here's MP. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Shoots over Jackson. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And the basket is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Randle deciding where to go with it. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Aldama picking him up. Here's MP. DiVincenzo, pass to Randle. Clock at 6. MP with it. Book it, and it's Randle with the assist.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Memphis leading by 4. Here's Pippen. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jackson. Down low, Aldama. And here's Clark. The putback. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's DiVincenzo. Yep, count it. Now just a 2-point Grizzly lead.
Since his college days, DiVincenzo's really refined his handle. That's a sweet move right there.
Here's Pippen. Here's Clark, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That one's up. Change here for Memphis. On the wing, Bain. MP against Morant. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Great denial by Reed. Boundless energy he brings.
And so MP will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 8 on the court for the Timberwolves. In it forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Dillingham out there with MP. And it's Reed in at the center position. Now here's McDaniels. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland. Back to MP. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice smooth 3-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Morant against MP. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
To the inside. MP, the pass to Edwards. To the wing, right side. Pass to Reed. It's deflected.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He scored 17 points, and his assist numbers were unreal, making his teammates very happy. He seemed to be everywhere out there, doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
And MP with a basket on the assist by Edwards.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Morant looking for an opening, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A look at how all-star voting is going thus far.
And so much fun to see the tallies start to come in. See how things start to look.
You take a look at Gobert. He's collecting plenty of votes and could break into the Western Conference's top 10.
Yeah, I know he wants to climb the list a little bit, but no denying that those are all very talented guys up above him.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it from deep. Bain. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 8. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it. A superstar level talent for sure. Anthony Edwards is awesome, but I like his competitive spirit as much as his skills.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players. Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And there it is for him. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And Minnesota calls time here.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Typically, there's one statistic that jumps out at you when you're looking at what decided a game. And in that one, it was all about the rebounding battle.
Here's Dillingham. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Edwards. Inside. Edwards lays it in.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Pass to Edey. Payne surveying the D. Now here's Jackson. McDaniels covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Barnes. McDaniels with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Morant. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And so it's Minnesota with it. 6-point game. Edwards, a pass to MP. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Ja Morant picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Memphis leading by 5. Launches it. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
To the paint. And MP with a basket on the assist from Dillingham. MP's got 7.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Dillingham, guarded by Bain. Dillingham, no good. Right side, Moran. Three-pointer. Yes! A Moran three!
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
MP drives in. McDaniels from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Edey's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From the baseline. And it's Morant missing.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jump.
Doesn't go for him.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Pass to Dillingham. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Dillingham's got his 2nd basket of the game. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that'll be their 2nd of 4 total games at home. Now here's Bain. 14 points for him last game against San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. Edey, that's good.
The fadeaway with no one on him. Looking for style points to go along with the real ones.
MP against Morant. MP, the pass to Reed. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Bain. McDaniels with the rebound.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Edwards can't hit. Memphis leading by 6. Barnes passes to Morant. Here's Edey. Reed defending. Pass to Barnes. And that one's good. Barnes has got 13.
Yeah, very efficient. Can't get much better than that. The guy who takes high percentage shots with his stroke. Love his game.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this time.
So it's Memphis finishing the quarter.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Grizzlies 54, the Timberwolves 26.
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. Hey, we've seen Harrison Barnes really having a great game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Bain. Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Barnes and it's small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Yeah, pretty fearless move by Bain, making sure he gets the shot off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Edwards finds MP. Now here's McDaniels. Back to MP. Edwards looking for an opening. Pass to MP. Edwards against Moran. Edwards, no good. Grizzlies lead by 9. And here's Barnes, beyond the arc. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got his 4th assist in this one. MP outside. Here's Gobert. Memphis with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Moran. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Jackson outside. Here's Edey. He has 6. The 3 from Barnes. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Puts up a 3. They get it again. And MP throws it down.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Morant after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
They get it back. What hustle on the glass by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
Jackson outside. The shot off that time. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
MP, the pass to Reed. Now MP. And he's going for the oop. Edwards hammers it down.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Morant with the bucket.
That was not an easy move. I mean, especially against that length.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
I mean, if I was out there, I'd probably test anyone for Jackson Jr.
Edwards for 3. Kept alive by Minnesota. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Bain from downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now MP, pounded by Morant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And the list of rookie leaders in assists over the last 10 games.
At the line for the Timberwolves, number 88.
First one falls. No good on the second free throw.
With missed opportunities from the line this half, they're not doing themselves any favors.
Barnes passes to Morant. Jackson outside. Pass to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Releases. Bain, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Oh, there's the alley. A slam dunk by Reed.
Rising up to throw it down. Great timing, Reed, that time.
Timeout called. Memphis.
First in rebounding, first in assists, and they're leading the league in blocks. This team protects the rim. They play with tremendous passion on defense.
And they are #1 in rebounding for a reason. They pound the glass with aggression, and they attack the boards with a fearlessness. Now here's Morant. He's got 9, and Gobert with a block. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. The open shot, Morant. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on an 11-2 run. And Edwards slams it in.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam.
And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hook to sustain the advantage.
They might have the lead, but what they don't have is the momentum right now. So that was a big basket for them.
Now here's Edwards. 15 points in the game, and he makes it.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Pass to Edie. Now Morant takes the 3. And it's Morant again missing.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
McDaniels. MP. It's good on the putback. MP's got 12.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Following the score by Minnesota, and the whistle blows, it's going to be on Naz Reid. Minnesota leading by 10. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Naz Reid. MP is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. Edwards. Memphis with a rebound.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
Wells, the pass to Bain. Looking to end this cold spell. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Minnesota has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup.
A versatile guard, DiVincenzo is excellent at hitting his teammates in their spots.
Grizzlies trail by 12. Bain, the pass to Wells. Here's Morant. Six to shoot. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
MP against Morant. The punch from Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Pass to Wells. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. MP against Morant. MP, the pass to Edwards. Now here's MP. Here is DiVincenzo, guarded by Bain. Just 4 to shoot. Now Edwards. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Bain, the pass to Wells. And here's Morant from outside the arc. They get it back, tries again. Jackson can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 11. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Top Bain. DiVincenzo covering. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Reed against Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game. Edey's checked in for Memphis.
Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, Edey.
And here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Now here's MP. Pass to DiVincenzo. Jacks up a 3. Memphis with a rebound. Edey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And I love to see that energy from Jackson on the backcourt, playing hard to get possession.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Barnes against Edwards. Outside for Morant. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Bain. Looking to get back on track, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up, and the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world.
Now here's Edwards. Reed passes to MP. DiVincenzo on the wing. Reed with it. It's Edwards on the wing. The putback. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 8. That's good from Jackson on the assist by Edey. Jackson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
Inside, Gobert. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Down low. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Now here's Bain. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
MP, the pass to DiVincenzo. On the wing, MP, hounded by Morant. Outside Reed. That one is off. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Bounds as Memphis keeps possession. McDaniels is checked in for DiVincenzo. Timeout called, Memphis.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
You know, what's really impressed me most is how he's distributed the rock. I mean, it's clear, very clear, that he wants to make his teammates better.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Jackson. Barnes with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Payne, no good.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Edwards finds MP. It's McDaniels on the wing. MP outside. McDaniels passes to MP. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Number 88, taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Here's Morant. Outside Barnes. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. And he recovers it.
Big offensive board there. They can now milk that clock a little more.
Back to Morant. Jackson outside to win the drought. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one.
And guys, I'd keep it simple. Keep running plays for Triple J. He's been awesome tonight.
MP shot is off. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Puts it up from 12. Oh, Morant from close range.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. MP scanning the floor. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Edwards for 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Morant. Outside Bane. And he drives in. That one's good for 2.
What an aggressive take from Bane. So confident on these drives.
The Timberwolves lead by 6. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to MP. Pass to Edwards. MP against Moran. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Jackson. Outside Moran.
Number 88, first personal foul. 15 foul. At the line,
The free throw drops for Moran.
The boundless athleticism Moran has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Here's MP.
And defensively, I think they're doing a better job not reaching, and as a result, not sending them to the line the way they did in the first half.
Free throw good. Edwards.
shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Moran. And right through it goes! Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
They're sending guys to the foul line way more than they should. You like to see better positioning defensively. You got to do your work early so you're not in position to foul.
Now here's MP. Outside Reed. Back to MP. Pass to McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. MP against Jackson. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Yeah, and this is not what they needed. Now the clock is stopped, and their opponent is at the line.
And I'm confident Coach was reminding everybody, don't foul at the start of that possession. Obviously, he didn't get the message.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And they'll keep possession. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. And he lobs it up to the rim. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Grizzlies trail by 4. A minute 15 left in the skill, the grace, Morant.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
MP to pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Big time delivery. Go, go, Gobert.
Outside Morant. Stolen by Reed. Payne against Edwards. And an intentional foul right there.
His fourth personal foul. 14 foul.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now MP. Clock at 6. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They're losing by 4. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Now Morant. Back to Jackson. Shoots over Reed. Jackson finds Morant.
Number 88, his third personal foul. At the line for Memphis, John.
He hits the first one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both good from the line that time.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Two-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Timeout called. Memphis. They're down by 4. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Some solid defense from Edwards. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Fifth personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Number 88 at the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Jackson on the wing, takes a 3. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reed. And here's Morant outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's Minnesota picking up the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.